Good morning from the Skyliner. Well, it's not good morning, it is good afternoon because it is 12:15. We got a late start, but this was always planned. We are actually going to be doing, well, they're about to talk.
Welcome aboard.
Wow, the line for Ratatouille is like around the Curry. Busy day at Epcot. So our plan was always to do a late start. Actually, we're pretty much doing late starts this whole trip. And we are doing the Capture Your Moment today again at Hollywood Studios. So that will probably be a separate video. But today we're headed to Hollywood Studios. Don't know how long we'll stay. We think Ryder is tall enough for Rockin Rollin Coaster. He measured 48 inches at his last doctor's appointment. So it all depends on how he measures on Disney's, measurements. But we'll see. Hopefully, fingers crossed, because that's the only ride he hasn't been able to ride yet.
If I can ride Rockin Rollin Coaster, I will be the Disney World King.
Yes.
Because that's the only ride I couldn't ride.
That's the only ride you couldn't ride. So we just finished our Capture Your Moment photo shoot, which was Ryder's photo shoot, and now we're headed out. Park is packed, so we have we got lightning lanes for Rockin Rollin Coaster and Tower of Terror, but they're not till good at least another hour, an hour and a half respectively. So we're gonna go to Walt Disney Presents, trying to show Ryder what to do, show him the lines. And he says he wants to go to Walt Disney Presents, so that's where we're headed. He just told us he needs to show us. Oh, look at that.
It says Disney's MD Jam Studios.
It does.
The original name.
Right.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. And this is the only remediation of the name MDM Studios.
That's really cool. So we saw this photographer here, which we never taken this one. It's so close.
Yeah.
So, just came over here to Disney Junior Dance Party, and we have Fancy Nancy, we have Vampirina, we've got Pluto. So those are the 3 characters that are here today. I think these are the ones that are normally here. And you also have Doc McStuffins. So the next show for Disney Junior Dance Party is at 2:10. I am getting in line and having Ray and Ryder go to Walt Disney World Presents, and I'm just gonna stand here, get in line. I'm the second person, and I'm only second person because I was talking to the guy. And they open the doors at 10, so they open the doors 10 minutes before the show, so I'm going to tell them to get here by 1:55.
Now, I need to see you do the big and slow. Big and slow. Big and a little fast, fast. Oh my gosh, my feet are gonna fall. Now everybody, freestyle. All right, thank you so much for all these great dance moves. Everybody, say bye, Mickey. See you real soon. All right, everybody, let's just clap the bubbles.
Came out and Chippendale's out here. They're about to have a little picnic. They obviously can't afford Hollywood Brown Derby. So we're finally getting on Tower of Terror. We had to wait for the late lanes we got because we stacked a bunch in the afternoon. So, worth waiting because the line is over 2 hours. And there's Disney and Max.
Low five. High five.
Right, turn around real quick. So it looks like the line is so long because only half of the elevators are open. So this area, so these 2 elevators are down only. They're only running 2. Ryder, how was Tower of Terror?
Good.
Okay, where are we going now?
The ride that I'm so scared of because I don't even know if I'm...
We don't know if he's tall enough, but we're gonna go check you. Come on, let's go. So now the moment of truth. Is Ryder tall enough for Rockin Rollin Coaster?
That's right. Yeah.
Stand up super tall. We're gonna go Okay, this is it. This is it.
Can't slouch. You gotta stand up straight when they tell you to, okay?
Like this?
I think he was slouching because I think he's really nervous. Are you nervous?
Yeah, because it goes upside down.
It's going upside down, but that's okay because you're a big boy.
Yeah, don't be nervous. It's fun. You won't even feel it.
You know what I think is going to happen after you ride it?
What?
You're going to want to ride it again.
Yeah.
Okay, how was it?
Good. The only thing that was wrong is that I got almost like a heart attack on
You almost had a heart attack at the beginning? Yeah. So our next lightning lane is not until like 4:40. So we have some time to kill. So we were going to go to Star Tours, which had an estimated wait time of 30 minutes. It says 40, but the touring plan's the same 30. But we were about to go there, and then Ryder saw Vacation Fun. So that's where we're headed now. He loves this, and I get to sit down and enjoy the AC. So the one thing that Hollywood Studios doesn't have that needs is like a playground. So Ryder's playing with some kids in the car by Sci-Fi Diner. Whatever works. He found some girls. Okay, so time for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. So we got to Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. We were literally walking through the lightning lane doors, and they closed it because the ride went down. It is what it is. So it went down. They said they hope to be up in an hour. So we just moved our dinner up. We were able to change our time to get dinner. We're gonna get Docking Bay Center for 7 dinner. And then we have a lightning lane for Millennium Falcon, and then Ryder's gonna build a droid. So we're just making it work. We're just kind of going. And then Ryder's over here playing at the car in front of the Sci-Fi Diner, so he's happy. And then Ray went to go get a drink at Baseline Tap Pass. So it is what it is. We're just making the best of it. It's one of those, it's the holidays. So, change of plans. We're eating at Docking Bay 7, which is our go-to place. I got the gluten-free, I don't know, it's like the chicken salad. Ryder got the yip yip. And Ray got the spicy yip yip or hot yip yip. And I got a kids gluten-free yip yip for me, just to try. So now we're gonna go ride a Millennium Falcon, finally our lightning lane, and it doesn't look like it's gone down, fingers crossed. And sorry for a little cloudy, a little chilly, and I did not bring a change of clothes. So we're in line for Millennium Falcon. This is it's taken 25 minutes to get to this point with a lightning lane. So that's how busy it is. It's pretty busy.
Right pilot, make the jump to light speed.
Light speed, baby.
Woohoo! Yes, you got one. Excellent, my friends. Now power up the ship. Well,
Help him! Ryder, you got 100%.
Oh, wait, my friends. I'm afraid we are...
So we made our 5:50 droid appointment. It is we got in at 5:53. So that was kind of pushing it, but we made it. And now we're just in line to check in. So it's pretty busy in here. But yeah, that's probably gonna be a separate video. I'll do a separate video for the droid, and then we'll come back. So next after this is going to be Rise of the Resistance. So we just finished Ryder's Build a Droid. It was awesome, really fast. They do give a discount for the add-on, not for the droid itself, but for the add-on, which we ended up getting. Now we're gonna head over to Rise of the Resistance for our lightning lane.
Recruits, thank you for joining the cause.
Turbo lift and stay out of trouble. What the? Hey, you're not authorized. Wait, those are the buzzers. Okay, you're clear.
So unfortunately unfortunately, we just came to Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway and it's down again. So it's gone down twice. We were going to use our anytime fast or whatever lightning lane for that one, but you can't really use it. He wants to use it at Tower of Terror, but he can't use it. Plus Tower of Terror has only got 2 elevators working. So we are going to go use it at Rockin Rollin Coaster again. That's what he wants to do. And it is 7:06, so we're just going to kind of play it easy. Everything's really busy. The couple rides are going down, so it is what it is. What are you going to do?
Okay, that's cool. I got probably like makes a little song when you go near it.
You like it?
Yeah. So that's what they do.
Yep. So a lot of the Christmas decorations are still up. I did ask someone earlier today and they said they'll all be down by Monday, but they leave them up, or they leak a lot of them up until for the marathon. So it's 7:15 and the first show of Fantasmic is at 8, and there's already a lot of people going here. So we're back at Rockin Rollin Coaster, and yeah, this is the shortest line right now. Hopefully with Fantasmic starting, things might go down, but it doesn't look like it. Decided to come to 9:30 Fantasmic because there's so many rides down. We don't want to waste our time doing it on Friday, and so now we are in line for Fantasmic. We also had a mishap with a magic band, but we've been in line for a while and it's not moving, and it is 9:04 and the show's at 9:30, so hopefully we'll get in. So Ryder and I just got to the Fantasmic, and Ray's getting some nachos for later, and we are as close to the front as you can be. I don't know if this is good or bad, but Ryder chose the seats, and well, this is where we're at. I have a feeling. So it's currently 9:24, and there's still people coming in, and you know, so while we were in line for a while, I don't think for the second show you have to worry unless you don't want to be dead center. There is no dinner packages for the 9:30 show, only the 8 o'clock show. So if you don't mind being on the side, you could definitely wait until after the park closed. Right, here it goes, the wave.
Well, this is my time, huh?
are back at Beach Club. It is 11:13. So we got out of Fantasmic and went straight to a Skyliner, no problem. Got on the Skyliner just before 10:30, but there was a long line, so they kept running it until I guess until everybody left. So no problem getting on the Skyliner after the 9:30 show, and Fantasmic was great. I missed it. Forgot how good it was. Really glad we went tonight. We weren't planning on going tonight. We had planned to go on Friday night. We had the dinner package with Hollywood Brown Derby for Friday night. However, the dinner package was only for the 8 o'clock show, and with today being basically a completion show as far as the rides, we decided that we didn't want to take that last hour of ride time away from Friday, so we decided to go today. Ended up with great seats. We didn't even get there early. We just walked to the front, and Ryder just sat there, and I went to somebody and I said, can we sit here? Because nobody was sitting there, and they said, yeah, if no one's sitting there, you can. So I think a lot of people didn't think that those little benches were, that you could sit there. We sat there, so it was great. We got misty, but not wet, but it did get hot at one point, but it was great. It was really great. It was a lot of fun. Ryder lost his magic band on Rockin Rollin Coaster the third time we went, and we are hoping it gets found. It was very upsetting to him. He just, I think he's just tired, but he was very upset. So we submitted a lost and found report. We bought him a new one. And of course it's the Magic Band Plus, which isn't cheap, but you know, all in all, it was a great day. So we're hoping that, we know he lost it after the sound booth, the sound booth, and before we got on the ride. So it was a very short area where he lost it. So hopefully someone found it and turned it in. But other than that, it was a great day. As far as the rides, they just, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway went down several times. We never got to ride it. We went to ride it twice. We were walking in at one point to get on it, and they literally closed the doors in our face because it had gone down. We got an Anytime Lightning Lane. It came back up. We went to ride it, and it shut down again. And that's why we ended up riding Rockin Rollin Coaster 3 times. But never made it to Toy Story Land. It was just too packed. The lines were too long over there. I mean, Alien Swirling Saucers was 65 minutes. You know, the fact that we got to ride Rise of the Resistance was pretty awesome, because I thought we did pretty good for starting late in the day and just stacking all of our Genie Plus Lightning lanes toward the end. And it worked out, except for the rides going down. Tower of Terror only had 2 elevators running the entire day. That's it. It has 4, they had 2. It was always 165 plus weight. So, and then even our car, they didn't even fill, because there was a party behind us that was 29 people, so they didn't fill our car. It was just, okay. And the line was super long. But we only rode Tower of Terror once, but rides were going down all day long. All day long, like even if it was just for a little bit. But then what happens is if somebody has a lightning lane, then they use that for other rides. So it got really hectic at the end, but we made the most of it. We had a great day, and you know, we just played we just kind of went with the flow. And I think if you're coming at this time of year, that's what you have to do. So with that, if you like this video, click like, click and subscribe. That way you get a notification every time I post a new video. Tomorrow we are headed to Magic Kingdom, and we are going very, very late, because we're going to do the same thing. We're going to stack, and it is a extra magic hours in the evening, whatever they're called now. But the evening hours are from 11 to 1 a.m. So I don't know if we're going to make it to 1 a.m., but we are definitely starting later in the evening. So we're going to take it easy, sleep in, and go from there. So with that, bye everyone.